Hi guys, welcome to Master Math with Simon. Let's quickly look at this question under trigonometry ratio. The question says if tan x equals to 2 number 2 over 5, find the value of sin x. You see, when you see a question like this, you get, first thing you should do is that you should draw your right angle triangle. Your right angle triangle. So that's the first thing. So here is our A, here is our word B, and here is our C. Okay, so now this part is the longest side, right? So it's called the hypotenuse. The longest side of the triangle is called what? Hypotenuse. So here we have opposite. It's one oppositing the hypotenuse, and this is our adjacent, the underneath. You get now? So the question we have here is giving us just tan. You get? So, but they said we should find the value of sin x. But before we go to that, there's something we call SOHCAHTOA. You understand? That one will tell us the meaning of this tan we have here, the sine and also the cosine. Let's see. SOHCAHTOA. Okay. SOHCAHTOA. So the x here stands for sine. Again, sine theta. Then the sine here is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So that's now of our sine. Opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. So our cosine is what? Cos equals to what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Then our tan theta. Our tan equals to what? Opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So in our question, we have mixed fraction here. 2 over 5. So, and they give us tan as okay. So now let's interpret it. We have 5 times 2, 10, then plus 2. That's our what? That's what? 12 over 5. So our tan theta is now 12 over 5. So that determines our opposite is what? Is 12, and our adjacent is 5. So our opposite is 12 and our adjacent is 5. So we have to look for this. So, and when you are given a question like this, you get maybe one of the part of the sides are not given, but 2 of the sides are given. You get, so the best way to solve for that kind of question is using Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras. Pythagoras theorem. Yeah. So it says AC square equals to AB square plus BC square. AC square equals to what? AB square plus BC square. So that's what Pythagoras gave us as theorem. Okay, so now let's substitute that. So our AC is now what? H, right? So put H. Always remember to put your square. Please don't forget. Okay, so now we have AB, right? AB 12 square plus BC, that's 5 square. So let's continue. We have A square equals to 12 raised to power 2 is what? 144. That's 12 times 12 plus 5 raised to power 2 is what? 25. So that's 5 times 5. So we have our A square equals to 144 plus 25. That's 169. 169. So we have our H square equals to 169. So we want to make H the subject of formula. Subject of formula. Get. So, and we have square. What do? So you square root both sides. You square root both sides when you find yourself in this kind of thing. Get. You have to make and they say you should make that particular alphabet the subject of formula. And you have square there. What you do is what? You square root both sides. You square like this. Square root both sides. So that square can cancel what? Square roots. You get. Then we have our H equals to square root of 169 is what? That's 13. 30 times 13 is 169. So that means our H is now what? 13. So now we can now go back to the question since everything is complete now. So now the question now says find the value of sin x. Find the value of sin x. So now what is our sin here? Let's put it down. We have sine x, right? So what is our sine? Our sine means opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite is what? 12, right? And our hypotenuse is what? 13. So what is the value of sin x now? So the value of sin x is now what? 12 over 13. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye.